Alright, welcome back to some more Pax Britannica. This time, we got Doriot over here doing Doriot things. Grand Marshal doing a whole lot of stuff over here. Whole lot of very interesting things. Very interesting shit will be coming soon as well, as you can tell. I in no way support these extremist views and the radical ideologies. What's all about that future? This ain't the future. What? Depending on your perspective, it could be the future, but for me, this ain't. But yeah. Last time we're gonna be doing this over here, there. We already read that, so we're gonna be actually. Hold on. Let me go see. I think these things going over here. Again, naval forces up and running.
Écoutez.
Where's his last son? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot
Gardez
of
vos
it, as
rangs.
you can tell. Loads of it. Be prepared for it. Anyway, Richard often overheard numerous rumors his parents shared with other Anglo neighbors, often talking about one particular old man settled in a small villa at the outskirts of Montreal. More clearly phrased, the man did not speak in a particular Quebec dialect of the region, but a Parisian one. That is, if he ever spoke to. Generally, he just mumbled while rocking in his chair with his wife, watching over his modest estate. Threats have vulgarity alternation between him and the local, made to be Quebecois or Anglo. The main rumor Richard knew about the old Mr. Phillips is that the people think he might have been in the military. So that's why he seen the man walk through his front gate of military uniform, unlike any of the higher American continent, best sparkling in the low spring sun. As he walked through, they stayed Richard peeped through the fence for a second. There he saw Mr. Phillips. Clearly alone, instead of his military uniform goes by as he had in the wonder in the war, the old man's shirt between cloth painted blue, white, and red. I swore that he saw a single tear drop in the old man's face. Phillips saw him peeking through the fence as he often did. Don't much friend may think to have a Richard's mother. Where are you? So as they say, so it's probably the old French. This one old guy. This is going on over there. Let's see. What is going on over here? We should get started on these things at some point, especially the army. I'll think about which path I want to do that some other time. Let's see. Wait on for the unit. I forgot how many events pop up at this. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's actually been quite a while since I touched on Britannica. I was just doing other things. Anyway, I'm very hopeful. The rumor of steel or stone echoes around the quarry localized in labor camp at Anton's. Pickaxe followed the pattern the other was look there. It's a couple of months since he's been moved. It's been a couple of months since he's been thrown into that temporary hold facility. Okay. And he has since then moved to the crowd barracks near the eastern side of the camp. Once a day he was given a number. He was stripped of his old clothes. I see where it's going. Having to work, sleep, and he said his bed resembles clothing. He was, however, fortunate enough to sleep in the eastern barracks instead of the west end, and living in cholera outbreak why half the population there. We're talking about a planned outbreak to free up space for more under that. I don't know why I'm so troubled. I have no idea why I'm so troubled reading this. What the hell is happening? Anyway. But the hygiene was honestly so poor in its camp that he could have gone either way. With the last stone broken, Anton got his food, ate alone near the fence. From there, he could see the outskirts of the forest, a tease for freedom. Pope, as he picked up a piece of dry bread, someone came up to him wearing the same cloth he wore, sitting down next to him. Anton broke down and ready to support him. With the same soul he met a month ago in the hotel. Good to see you just still alive, Anton. How's work? I should have a chit chat between the two. The You now knew it was called Michelle. Started to look, Mikkel. That looks serious. Look around. Mikkel sneakily gave me another piece of bread before he continued. Guessing that John looked hoping to waste their life in this prison camp, so I've offered to propose. Some of the few of the others would have planned to leave this place without raising suspicion. We have a man outside, probably last trip out front, presumably Switzerland. We don't have much room to use someone like you to help us get here. So then let's keep a hard breathe. So, let's get out of here. Maybe there is a chance. Maybe. Maybe we shall see. We shall see. That was conquered, cool. Community for all mankind. Let's mean over here. Very cool. Wait, I don't remember. I don't know what the hell's going on over here. I think that's explaining the lore or some shit. Leopoldville. But in case, yeah. He said they ain't gonna be any time social revolutionary. Front ain't gonna be what's over here. Well, I helped him too with it. Some of that. Let's do some of this. Let's have the infrastructure. Area corruption. Especially invisible administration of commercial bribes and training blind legal activities. Although my terror the health of corruption could grow up on the head. Just want to go to suddenly to armed forces. Find these ungrateful dogs. Not allowed to fester. So that's the one thing we cannot afford to have. Corruption. It's rampant. And let's get anti-Germanism. Anti-Germanism. Same great into New France to Germans. Now we'll occupy the eastern land. Occupy the mind of many of our people. In order to solve the question, we begin a campaign to teach people about the true state of the threat they face also. That's what we could do. That's how. Right over there. I shouldn't, even though I don't really play Vicky too much. Actually, not really at all. Not that I don't like it, I'm not really, in that westernization. Hold on, out for a bit. Where the development go in? Zero finds no hope. Very sad. The big sad is about to come on. On the light of the moon, there see the camp. Anton and Mikhail and a couple other men are now hidden in the fort near the camp. Running barefoot to the mud and the stone, and one belonged for the king's secure in those prisoners' mission, so they had only a few hours to reach before Mikhail's contact. 50 yet, quietly, the men sneaked through the fort, watching for fallen branches and according to you. Despite the darkness, the moon allowed them to be stealthy. In the night, the sun broke through the morning dawn. They finally reached out of the open plain. Mikhail pointed across the garden, sneaking away. Our contact, he's the one who saw us away toward Switzerland. Subway fell done. That's when the first man fell. Loud bangs rang from the forts as French soldiers gave away their position with the ambush. Contact had betrayed. Bush flew across the field. Mikhail barely blew due to the wound. Told Anton last word, "Take care, Anton." How could I cry now? So he ran. Him behind Hall right about the tree. He ran. His feet started bleeding, but he did not care. He only ran. A couple hours of running, Anton collapsed. He was in the middle of nowhere with nobody else. Presumably dead. He was alone. First time I Anton cried. Anton cried. And turned to ash. The big said, "Boy, Anton, how you doing? You doing all that great?" Best in this. Ah, damn it. That's fine. We have a that we can get. Germany. And he's 0. Decreases decree the Supreme Leader Doriot. Soldiers of the SPO descend upon all towns and cities across the nation. All to destroy the 3 German old art, old faith, and old elites. In the place of the ancient tradition will be a new French culture designed to promote the common good interests of the French people. We are destruction culture there. Bad. I'm trying to Brazil. Brazil, I suppose, it's got a previously unknown to our Amazon names on force. So if a favor discovered modified new finding Brazil merchant vessels finding names on electric rubber. Yeah, it's got to discover the record of the retired meeting such shit like young women. Escaping the lots of hours, never put the well reference to the release of murder. 15 fled into forest. So no such thing here. That's a tier for the amount of age of exploration. Indeed. There's a bunch of people out here. Some AP. Very nice to have. And anti-humanism, goddamn. They fucking hate Germans. It doesn't make sense. I don't need a fucking. I need to put more factories in this. I really need to, because that's gonna get annoying. I can't really, like, pimp out the army the way that I want them to. I'll throw you too. Let's increase you and lower you. That's how that works. Yeah. Cultural reconstruction. You don't do that. Alright. Create cultural reconstruction begun. Speaking before the sound of crowd and live. Great much to announce to begin the cultural restoration of the French state. Must declare that also called from the degenerate part. Destroying away with new French art critics, pushing out with FPF. The way I had to create to begin new rebuilding. Introduce a French culture, free from the decadence and immorality of the Bourbons. Following is now been SP military to begin ransacking museums and art galleries out Paris in the country, destroying and looting countless amounts of priceless works. Although much of the public area mile has been destroyed, but many of them, and more importantly, police, he's requiredly excavated before the SP could invade. Notably, the Da Vinci Mona Lisa was reportedly stolen and taken to India by troops from Ross sympathizers. I think that actually happened at some point. Mona Lisa got stolen. Pretty sure that happened. Hopefully I remember that right. Anyway, France, when the cultural capital of the world, has hot like that by the new regime. Kind of how breaking the ice without burnt canvas. More craft for the future. Yeah, this we ain't really the good guys in case you can't tell. The opening Paris. New steam market from Paris. Paris is open. The grand opening today. I would love to fact to see tourists like he's been in the business over the hill. Mortgage openly demonstrate how the machines work and many of them being operating Paris care about the French and assembly lines. So in a speech I was given with the former small boy with his hand politely asked if he could work here. After syndically filled with chief allowance and the honor to turn right. Yeah, one civilian factory. Nice. We need all the factory we can get, boy. All the factories. It was in Colombia. With actually forming Grand Colombia. Yep. I think we just need to get Peru and they'll actually be able to fulfill Bolivar's dream. I think that's what it was. Anyway, the edict of the past, it again the Grand Austrian Nation, the next edict of the cultural reconstruction of the Saga France past March recently built my heritage, and though it needed the first to cement the absolute power of the state, so the mass damage have any building or monument erected by the former Bourbon monarchy. The music of the former emperor shall not be that of New France. Stay at these simple crowd and piety. Not only that, but the former nobility of the French state, and these those who are not how they fled. To be killed, detained. Over 100 former civil nobles and pro-Bourbon businesses have been detained. Seemingly vanished, like the kill by the SPO, increasingly militant Doriot youth clubs. But that nation, the world will never know they exist. So ends the Bourbon legacy, I think. Pax Americanas, that's records, hey. First American in a tunnel where America declared independence from the United Kingdom. Last America leaded the declaration of the Jacobin Britain, making it formed along with France and Spain called the United Coalition. Meanwhile, the British followed goes closer to Russia and Germany. December Jacobin governments and no alliance. The book colonies began the Great War. Security of the supply of like that. Tesla and genius never occurred. But never Brendan. Sprint activities became profitable. I don't know.
Écoutez.
There's you over here, so we can have 20 over there. 20 over in Brittany.
Bougez-vous.
Voilà. Grab these. We're in a bit. What did you do first? Ease on the future. The cult and reconstruction region of February 5th, the Grand Marshal had made his last edict on the matter. The kingdom manufactured the future France. Depending on the bitch in this, at least. And equally disquieting for those he declared the regime against. Series of laws are being prepared officially banning anyone of German heritage from public office or business. Laws against French not interested in the new population been enacted, of course. Doriot regime declaring a racial fifth colonist, the French people. Okay. Coupled with the new race laws, a new generation plan proposed by the regime increasingly to dramatically increase its France's birth rate over the course of the next decade. Generation plans intend to create an ethnically pure French population that outgrow Europe's German diaspora. First, hold on. Sorry about this. I'm not sure why I have such a trouble reading today. Today might be because I'm actually quite tired. That's a little loud. I like to apologize for my sneakiness. I did appreciate it because I'm quite tired today. I had a hard time sleeping. That's why I'm like having trouble speaking words and all that. Besides, but anyway, 30,000 German Jews and other minority groups begin to manage citizens of the French continent nation. German born communities and the God birthdays, peanut, and act Grand Marshal returns. Tomorrow belongs to us. Yeah, you could probably tell what we're being. Anyway, you could probably. I'm pretty sure this is like just fucking. Is it? Well, it's not exactly, but it's similar. That is similar. Quite similar. Kind of similar with the people. It had been a couple of weeks in the ambush, you would not be able to tell from Anton alone. His face was pale and he had nurtured wrinkles to go on with bloodshot eyes. He didn't give up. He got away and would fight for his freedom. Despite his mental state, Anton hadn't given up. Or on nothing more than lean feet, he reached Calais, the biggest city near the Franco-British sea border. Here. Which in by flood is owned by Britain. I think because of the whole revolution that happened over here with your boy. Anyway. He is one of you. If you cannot simply walk into Calais and expect to be treated well, you would most likely be shot inside if people find out. So wait for the sunset, scouting food during the night, resting in the abandoned barn outside the city. Richard went off for a few weeks, but Anton could not afford to stay too long in that position. People found eventually of his shenanigans, so he hatched his last day suicide plan. Just for not work, he was a dead man. That night, he didn't go to Calais to scout. Running around the semi-busy port, Anton finally found what he was looking for, a British ship preparing to return to Dover. Yet, the vessel was not very large, and was most likely one to trade. Most likely not one for trade. Stowing away, he was fairly risky on small boat, and he could always try. Leaving a bloody trail of footprints, Anton entered the deck of the ship before he had away in the cupboard. Before he could feel a shooting part, however, the cupboard was open. Two curious eyes stared at Anton. Anton stood back, and having no thing, I sent a man in the curious eyes asked, "Who are you?" Just sitting in this cupboard. Anton asked in English, but not stopped him, pleading in French. Tears flew up, yet Anton did not seem to understand. With his hands full of dirt, Anton pleaded, stopping to take a breath here and there. But then he stopped him. I don't understand saying, but I know a man feeling for 11 when I see one. Again, Anton didn't understand, but I tried to calm him. He fighted to the death and made a gesture to keep quiet. For the first time, he was forcibly detained. Anton felt good, and as a sailor close to the cupboard, planning to keep it a secret until he reached Dover. Tears were full of Anton's cheeks, not anger, fear, despair, but joy. Anton was finally free. Tell the great madness, humanity still stands strong. That's the moral of this story right here. The moral of the story, amigo. And also use 0. Doriot announced from the balcony of personal powers and parallel the beginning of a new age for the globe when the French guys began. We could move along Anglo-based works and literature from French libraries, museums, and art galleries. Humans thought to say that the calendar was poisoned by Anglo for that new French calendar was needed. So our day said the calendar commenced this very day. A new Frenchman. So we're gonna be using this one though. It's a lot convenient. See military doing military stuff. And damn. I get this shit going. Either the church. He was a victim of the cultural research of French majority religion, Catholicism. The Doriot faction of the FPF had previously maintained neutrality on religious affairs. This was a compromise convenient that ideology. Citing the pro-Catholic policy and not purge Morales faction, the FPF has set a wave of new violence throughout the France against the Catholic Church in France in an effort to violently secularize the government. That's the country, sorry. They secularize the government too. Anyway, speaking over the radio on the issue, Grand Marshal declared the authority of the clergy, entrenched by the weak monarchy, is a danger to the more authority of the new French people. The fate of the reconstructed proved to be no surprise to the French people. Plurality was Catholic, or at least Christian, significant resistance. The cover for the countryside in many townships under Salvador SP for the refusals of the new forced secularization. With the religion, the Doriot regime began to push for a new doctrine of national worship. Effectively, attempting to craft their own new religion out of reference to the state and the French people. Colonization naturally been initiated by Naples and Frankfurt, with both governments offering to open their borders to these refugees. She should be shut away from those things. It's a new state. An outrage. I don't really care about you, to be honest. I hold it founded by an iron curtain. Totally Manchuria. Or in this case, Santa Rosia, basically. What do we define? We got the American Free Corps. When they found out the economic post-Great War, much of the nation turned to the consequence of devastating technology that released by the nation. The troops found it pretty well justified why the hell they were setting up tents near puddles of hazardous waste. The idea is the UK not paying the full wages of the standardization of American troops due to the economic devastation of the Great War further strained ties between the Commonwealth and Great Britain. Eventually, America crossed the French since that undertaking promises a greater plummet pay. It's actually been the worst of its kind of all British American history. The persecution of far-right individuals filled a lot of these lost members hope for a new home and legacy, one never did that for. As you say? Thousands, you say? It's navigating.
Attention!
Very nice. Fine. Dog synth classical is a new genre of music by German extraordinary Richard Strauss. Category with the British J-Power, rather odd but satisfying electrical too. Thousands of regulars into a synth classical album resonance. While older, more traditional individuals have a certain dislike to redefine genre, the younger audience simply cannot get enough of it. Resonance have always said records is currently the most album of this huge Germany. Cool beats, kids. That's fuck that one up.
Attention!
I'm going to disband you to make up for that fuck up. While we're producing guns. Let's see, let's now invest heavily in the infrastructure. A new fence with some PP2. Let's do revanchiste for a bit. Very long been as well proposed to hit them all year. Freddie cannot said we must decide to dedicate ourselves to restoration of French growing dominance. Was it for Australia? Freedom Revolution. Hey. Australia's over here doing Australian things. Get some videos already. Let's see here. Get some AT, just in case. Actually, have something over there. What is that? You're the Japanese puppet of our timeline. Named Neo Impulus. You can see how Russia's gonna be like with this. Cylinders on Nicholas ain't dead. I get the feeling though that if he fucks up greatly, he probably will be. Excuse me, probably. And that shit. Launch this further. Let's do killing in legacy, I guess, plus sensibility. Manufactured profoundly significant Frankers workers once spread across the European civilization, the ungrateful domestic barbarians. The little foster sense of national poverty to both emulate the conquest of the Franks and the crude sense of connection between them. Right across America, America divided. This is in number 8012234. Target them, name Julian, surname Contier, date of birth 4906-1905, sex male. Features: my pale skin with brown hair and blue eyes. He doesn't find wearing trench coat like clothing to mainly due to recent actions. Advise you to question over gain fair knowledge. Reason: I am an account Mr. Contier entering the suspected Jewish safe haven numerous occasions. Each occasion has been seen holding provisions of all sorts except, albeit with no definite knowledge as to why he brings such provision in the place of work when questioning by local authorities. He suspected of harboring Jewish clothing store. It is owned through recent raids found nothing to confirm material. No more investigation requires to reach suspected results. But also recently hanged for failing to comply with orders unspecified given by SP individuals. Goddamn. Chief Commissioners recommend that Mr. Contier be removed despite lacking intel. Confirmation code 573856719. Okay. But when we see data upon the handling of this file unless otherwise advised. Find them now. Now. With that, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be ending the episode over here with that. You know that way. So we're gonna be ending the episode right there. So next time we'll be continuing on. We're gonna be finishing this focus tree, and then I'm probably just gonna head towards the economic stuff. Yeah, we're doing some economic stuff. And then do some stuff over here. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Especially the auto. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good when so we get that going. So then see you guys all later, and then yeah, we're probably gonna be saving this street for last. Because I'm going to focus on building up us before we actually, start throwing off. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.